Blue on blue, I've got a message in a song for you. You're like a meal, you run me through. I call you blue on blue. Blue on blue, you're only happy when you see me cry. I ought to leave, but how can I? Tied to blue on blue. Blue on blue, how has it come to this? Your kiss is my one true desire. I long each waking hour for you. Blue on blue, I've got a message in a song for you. I call you blue on blue. Boom, ba-dum. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Boom, ba-dum. I can't sleep for all the promises you don't keep. I wanna run, but I'm in too deep for blue on blue. In my mind, I'm on the end of a ball of twine that she jerks from time to time. Time for blue on blue. Blue on blue, how has it come to this? Your kisses are my one true desire. I long each waking hour for you. Blue on blue, I've got a message in a song for you. You're like a meal, you run me through. I call you blue on blue. 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 Blue, blue, blue. Oh, blue, 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 blue. Blue,
Fantastic. Nick Lowe is live on WERS. I trust that song is called Blue on Blue.
it is called Blue on Blue, yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping by a little ahead of the big old birthday show for us tomorrow night. That's such a treat to have you singing, coming all the way over from the UK for little Boston radio station's birthday.
Is it going to be very, I mean, what sort of do is it? It's going to be a party?
I think it will be quite the party. The party will be before, and then the concert's inside this fantastic old movie theater, the Paramount, like Paramount Pictures, that's turned into this beautiful, beautiful stage space. So I think by the time that you're performing at the end, we'll really have the people there in the mood to think about what 70 years even means. There's a lot of delight and cupcake eating and fun to be had before, but a lot of people who are coming to this are very, very serious about there being about the station continuing and being we're kind of the only folks playing new music on air in the city at this point. And so there's some seriousness underneath all the fun, so that it'll be a very rapt crowd, I think.
Oh, well,
for your performance.
I'm really thrilled that you've asked me to do it. Now, and I would have thought I'm kind of a curious choice, really, for it. But no, the reason I asked if it was going to be a party was that I once was asked to play at the sort of inaugural party of the editor of GQ magazine.
Oh wow!
When they got a new guy in, and he's an ever such a nice man, Mr. Nelson, and it turned out he was something of a fan of mine. And when he when he became the new editor, he got me to play at the party in New York, and of course I was it was really nice, but I was completely the wrong person to have done it, because they just talked. You know, there was about 1,000 people there.
Oh, I'm
who
sure.
just
They're all
talked to the
press
top
people.
of their voices. I mean, it was all reflected in the fee. You know, I didn't mind. They could have done what they wanted, quite honestly. But I just wondered if it was going to be one of those again.
Yeah, it'll be. I think it'll be a party before, but really more of a concert. We'll have Adia Victoria play for about an hour before, and she's wonderful. If you haven't gotten to listen to her new record yet, and she has a full blues band with her, and then we'll sort of dim the lights and get ready for you and your guitar in the second half of the evening.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it'll be quite a concert. Well, since tomorrow night it's going to be just you. I wanted to ask about a thing you said a couple of times. All of your songs, or many of your songs, you say are characters. You know, they're you write for many other people. But I wonder, do you have moments where you're really talking about yourself in your music, and is that happening more of late, as especially in the newer tunes?
That's a pretty good question. I can get quite, when I do think up a character, I can get quite into the character, if you know what I mean. So in a way, I'm thinking about myself. But in general, you know, they're not really diarized, my songs. If that I don't know, I might have just made up a new word, you know. But it's not actually something that's happened to me. Although I know exactly what it feels like to be hurt or you know, mistreated or happy or sad or all of those things. But occasionally, I suppose I can, you know, I can write something which I can feel very involved in. But I get pretty involved with the characters.
Yeah,
I think.
Certainly. Well, I'm Phil Jones, and we've been talking with Nick Lowe, and thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you can join us for the birthday party at the Paramount Center tomorrow night. It is sold out, but we will be broadcasting the whole thing on 88.9 starting at 6 p.m., and then music will get rolling promptly at 8 with Adia, Victoria, and Nick will be on stage around 9 o'clock. Should be a heck of a party. And you've got one more song for us this afternoon.
Yes, I thought I'd do this one. I'll be a long gone daddy. I'll be a long gone daddy when they find my note. But just for the record, this is what I wrote. I'm relocating to a foreign shore. You won't have me to kick around no more. You can't make me stay, I'm leaving today. It's anchors away, I'm shipping out to Tokyo Bay. There's a solemn little geisha pining for me under a parasol out on the quay. She knows I'm coming from beyond the sea, and she's hoping and praying most fervently that today is the day I come smoking into Tokyo Bay. Well, I'll find a liner, then my plan to work my ticket to some kind of hand. Maybe picking up after the cabaret band. Anything to get my toes in the sands of Tokyo Bay. Well, in a dim, dark side canteen I know, with my collar turned up and my cap down low, all dressed up like a Matterlow. I got my grip in my hand packed, ready to go. I'll be a long gone daddy when they find my note. But just for the record, this is what I wrote. You can't make me stay. I'm leaving today. So glad to say I'm heading up the gangway, bound for Tokyo Bay. Tokyo Bay. I'll be a long gone daddy. Be a long gone daddy. Long gone daddy. Long gone daddy, so long. That's all I wrote. Hey. tomo arigato.